You're alive.
I am.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The camera's over this way now. I woke up feeling pretty good today. Didn't sleep well last night though. Oops. Did not sleep well. Sugar was. Why? Because we went to the auction. I took Peg to the auction last night. And
those damn bunnies did it.
She bought, the video will be coming out later, the little vlog, whatever. But she bought them big bunnies. She bought 10 of them for $2.
Did you eat one?
Part of one. Like, she gave me parts of one.
Oh,
you ate part of hers and part of Wes's?
No, well, the one that Wes was giving
okay.
out. Yeah, so Wes was, a friend of ours was with us, and he had broken it up and was giving out to everybody, and I had a couple pieces, little pieces of it. And then we come home, and Cub blessed us with...
I blessed us with
treats from her work. So I had a piece of s'mores cheesecake. Should have stopped it about 2 bites in, but Mama wouldn't eat none, and
you couldn't let it go to waste.
You can't put it in the fridge because it won't be good the next day, right? It's cheesecake. But anyway, so
Okay, Dad. The Bomb Smokes is in.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? So anyway, yeah. So I'm doing a freezer clean out because my freezers are slap full, and I've got some projects coming up that I need to get some rooms so I can get some Boston butts and whatnot for. So before we get too far into this, good morning, Rusty.
Good morning, sir.
Honey J Badger's in.
What's up, buddy? Morning, Cup.
Hi.
She blessed me with getting up out of bed this morning, so that was awesome.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
I really thought you were going to give me like a backlash on me not getting out of bed today.
No. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I always get anxious. Like when it gets close to time.
Tom's in.
When it hits like, morning, Tom. When it hits like 8:30, I start getting nervous. I always have. But I've never like voiced it. So, I don't know, here it was like 10 till, I'm like, what do I do? But anyway.
I'm going to take a guess and say that the bomb is Dave.
Yeah.
Honey J is James.
Yep.
And then you got Tom.
So, James, you will get a kick out of this. I was going to save it for a little bit. But check this out. So, if you look close, that logo didn't hit Lodge until 1973. Hold on. It is a 3-notch, number 3 SK H1. There's no made in the USA. So the question is this pre-1960s where they printed that, or is this post-73 and it's 73 to 87? I'm not sure which. But I picked it up, $15. It's unseasoned. I mean, it's brand new. It's unseasoned. Trying to look to see if you get in the camera there. And still has a label with care instructions. So what are your thoughts on that, my friend? It was $15. The lady was nice, so I offered her 10. She said I can't because of whatever, and I was like, that's fine, I'll just, I'll take it because of the story, because of the history of it. And $15, and I get to looking online, and that's going rate, so whatever. But that's not going rate for unused. I don't know if that makes a difference, but hey, whatever. The other kind of cool find I found a week or two ago was this little donut pan. Y'all seen these before? I wanted one when they were out, but the wife was with me, so I couldn't get one. So then I missed out. And basically, it is a little Chinese pan. It's got a bevel in the center. So you make donuts. They had a donut mix, but they took it out. So that's probably good because it would have been nasty anyway. But this was only like $3 at the Goodwill. So those are my latest finds. And no, the wife is not happy. Really? I don't care. So, let's get into this. So, Rusty, while I'm getting started, why don't you tell us about your vacation?
Well, it was mainly for my wife, for her to go visit her sister. I was all on board with just buying her an airplane ticket and sending her out there and me not going. But she wanted me to be with her. She wanted it to be a vacation, not just for her to visit her sister, but for me and her to do stuff and get away together because we haven't been on a vacation in so many years. And so I really wasn't that excited about going. There was nothing in my wheelhouse going out there except maybe trying some real Texas barbecue. But I'm really glad that she had me go with her. I mean, whenever I got there, I didn't realize how much stress relief it was to be completely away from everything and having not to worry especially work. Because I mean, even on my days off, I'm still monitoring what's going on at work.
Right.
And to be at home, away from home and away from that environment, and not even checking on anything at work for a week. I mean, it was really, really exhilarating. I mean, it really felt good.
Nice.
But we had some good adventures. We went to this place called the Stockyards in Houston, and it's a part of the city that they pretty much kept untouched from the old cattle drive days. And they have a little show where they bring in all of these longhorn steer, and they show you how they did a cattle drive, how the people on each side of the herd were making them go the directions that they wanted to go. And this stockyard was pretty much like a train depot. This is where they would bring in all of the steer, auction them off, and then they would go straight to the cattle cars and go on the trains and leave wherever they were sold to, or went straight into the slaughterhouses where they were processed. And I mean, just the history and the stories and stuff was really, really interesting. Now, they had taken a lot of the train yards and sections and converted them to shops and stuff for the tourists and stuff. But as a whole, it was left so you could see what it looked like, 100 years ago.
Sweet.
James said, looks like a transition piece. Let me check something and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that cast iron wasn't it like in 1960 they had to start stamping USA on all of them, right?
Well, they didn't have to, but a lot of them did because that was during the war efforts, trying to get people to buy into the propaganda of USA, right? So they put that in there as a sense of pride for the American to be American. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So it wasn't regulated that they had to, but I take it back. It was regulated that they had to, but they didn't have to as of 1960. It was in the 60s they had to start transitioning to be that.
For some reason, I read it that in 1960 they were all changed so that you knew you were buying American and there was no chance of Chinese crap being sold as American stuff.
Yes.
That's why I thought it was mandated in 1960.
That's when it was first brought in, but they didn't have to until I think it was like 63.
Okay.
I could be completely off my rocker, which is normal. But it was in the mid 60s that they all had to be labeled where the country of origin. If that makes sense. So yes.
I think my favorite part of the Texas trip was whenever we went to Dallas and to get to go to the exact spot where Kennedy was shot. And as I told you yesterday, I mean, all of my, I mean, I'm 53 years old and seeing
Hi, Maggie.
all the documentaries
Johnny
and
Mac.
everything, and especially conspiracy theories of what happened whenever he was shot, and the location, and seeing all the stuff on TV, to actually be there in person and see what a small area that was. I mean, whenever you see the stuff on television, you see the grassy knoll, from across the street. The cameras and all make it look like it's such a huge area, but whenever you're actually there, the whole entire thing was probably no wider than there was smaller than a football field distance completely around. I mean, it wasn't that big at all. And on the road, they have big X's painted so you can see where Kennedy was the first, second, and third shot. And you got a really big white X on the road marking the kill shot and stuff. But to go see all that was in person was really interesting, knowing the history and stuff that I'd seen all my life through television. And really seeing everything from different angles really makes you wonder about all those conspiracy theories that you hear about. But then whenever you see, he was a Marine marksman. He could have easily made those shots by himself from that window to the vehicle. I mean, and even there was a, I guess, I forgot, I don't know what you call them, but they were selling like copies of the newspaper from the next day, and selling magazines with all the photographs of his kill shot and stuff in his head, and they were all telling stories. Yeah, do you really think one person could have done this? This is why there was an extra a second shooter, and they were just embellishing on the conspiracy theories, trying to get people excited to buy all the tourist merchandise. But to actually be in that spot, that was really humbling. I mean, it's like, wow, this is a major part of American history happened right here.
And all these years later, it still makes you feel
exactly.
Like that. Wow.
Tom said, only in America would they take a tragedy like Kennedy getting killed into a tourist spot.
Well, yeah. Because there's money involved. Sadly, money runs everything.
Everything.
But
and to go to an actual Texas Buc-ee's in Texas was pretty cool. It was my wife's first experience in one. She was really, really surprised at how large it was and how much inventory was in the store, and it was just really awe-inspiring for her. It's like, wow, you can put this much stuff in a gas station.
Did you get her the Buc-ee's undies?
Nope, did not.
The beaver nugget undies? Okay, that's enough.
Oh.
What?
I applied to Sephora.
Okay, yeah, you told me last time.
No, I didn't.
Tell me, yeah, you said you did.
No, I told Mom.
Well, anyway, okay, I heard about it.
You wanted to leave the ice cream shop?
Yeah.
There's a place called The Butcher. I think we've talked about it on here before. But we went in there, and Cub just so happens to know the lady.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on. Let me get up and talk about that.
Yeah. So anyway, what I'm doing is I was emptying the freezer for the stir fry, and I've got a whole gallon-sized bag of rib trimmings that I needed to use up. So that's what I'm doing. I should have done this yesterday, but I'm trimming up the rib pieces into biter-sized pieces so I can throw them on the Blackstone. And then I've got this vegetable medley mix that I'm going to use.
Okay. Anyways, so one day when I wasn't working, me and two of my coworkers who didn't have work that day either, we decided we were gonna go hang out outside of work. So we walked into the butcher just to see what it was about because we didn't know.
Because that's what young kids do, is they go hang out at work. Me, when I was on my day off, I wasn't nowhere near my job. Sorry.
We walked in and we automatically became friends with one of the girls who worked there. Her name Miss Tiffany. Miss Tiffany's so funny to us. But anytime we work and we can get to I'll work a little early. We always go in and see if she's there. Because if she's there, we talk to her for a little bit. But it goes like where I work, the brewery, that my work, empty building, the nothing but cakes, the butcher, and then the another Broken Egg Cafe.
Which, that little Broken Egg Cafe, I really like. I really like that place. It's kind of a higher end breakfast spot, but they don't serve just bacon and eggs. They've got all kinds of cool stuff in it.
I was like, what's the hot pink over there?
Just Teresa's idea.
So you said Johnny Mags was in.
Yeah, he's in. He's been in.
How was the competition? He was in a competition, and I was not on Facebook long enough to look to see how.
James said my daughter brought me back all kinds of Buc-ee's fudge from Tennessee. I never heard of Buc-ee's until then.
Nice. We went to the one in Florence, South Carolina, and it was overwhelming because it's so massive, and I got caught up in all the hoopla of it being Buc-ee's.
Stephen and Jacqueline.
My brother from down under. Well, he's not really down under. He's more, from the island, my island brother. He's not an island boy. Is that still a thing?
No, they got caught in jail.
Really? For what?
Domestic violence.
Oh, well, they were charged anyway. They made their money, so whatever. People like that stuff. But anyway. How you doing, Steven? Sorry.
I know you won't know these people, Dad, but me and Peyton found this out. So Melly's up for parole.
Who?
Who's Melly? Melly is a rapper. He got charged for murder because he killed his friend. And not only did he kill his friend, he killed his friend and made 3 songs about killing his friend.
Oh, I heard you guys talk about this.
Yeah.
If he killed him, was he really his friend?
He said it was an accident kill, and that he didn't mean to.
Any other kind? I accidentally pulled the trigger.
Twice did he accidentally pull the trigger, but people in I think Georgia,
That's where they get their peaches from.
they're saying that he doesn't need to get out, and they're trying to get the death penalty on him.
They should. If you kill somebody, you should die. But that's for a different channel.
Johnny Mags said, it was a great experience, a lot of heavy hitters. There was an automatic for the Jack Daniels Invitational.
Oh, sweet. Very humbling when you get around some of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very humbling. And then, you kind of start to look and you're like, some of these guys don't just walk into winning. There's a lot of experience and a lot of...
Maggie!
A lot of...
Hi, Mags.
Failures involved in that. And it's true with everything, right? Downside is it costs a ton of money to get better.
Maggie's in.
Howdy, Mags.
Hey, Maggie.
I know you guys are getting bored watching me, but so what else was cool about Texas that you did?
Let's see here. I told you about the Cajun restaurant we went to. It was supposedly authentic Louisiana Cajun Creole dining and stuff, and I went ahead and I got the jambalaya because I love jambalaya, and I've always wanted to have real Louisianan jambalaya, and it was so bland. I mean, it
was underwhelming.
I don't see how it could have been authentic because there's no way Louisianan food is that bland and I mean, it was just very underwhelming. In the grocery store, I buy these boxes of Zatarain's jambalaya mix, and I make that on the stove at home. That tastes better than the jambalaya they served at the restaurant. Now, Teresa got some kind of fish dish, and it blew her away. She thought it was the most amazing that she'd ever had. She really liked it. Mary, her sister, got a seafood medley with big crab legs and stuff, and she said that was amazing. But the best thing that I had there was their deep fried stuffed jalapenos, and they were stuffed with some type of a rice stuffing with crawdad tails and seasoning. That was very, very good. That was the best part of the whole meal for me. But experiencing a couple different restaurants that I normally wouldn't go to, because I'm not very. I don't go out to a lot of restaurants here. I mean, we don't go out to eat a lot. We pretty much eat at home. There's a few places we go every once in a while, but we just don't really eat out a lot. And to go out and Mary, where we stayed at her house for the week, in order to keep from cleaning her kitchen, she did not really want to cook the whole time we were there. She wanted us to go out to eat. Yep. So we went out to eat every single day. And that was a new experience for me because, man, the whole time we were there, I think we went to 5 different restaurants. I probably don't go to 5 different restaurants in a year up here. But to go every single day there was interesting.
And something different every time.
Right.
Johnny,
cheeseburgers.
So Johnny said, I screwed up the cook! ! I rested everything in one cooler so it kept cooking. So everything was overdone. But I'm signed up for another big one in August.
Okay, Johnny Mags. One thing when you are resting in the cooler, vent the cooler.
Keep the lid vented.
Don't close the cooler tight. What I use is it's called the chill chest, and it's a styrofoam cooler that holds out to an 11 by 13 pan will fit right down in it. And I put down 2 fleece blankets I get at Walmart for like $3 or $4, $5, and then a moving blanket on top. I get a Harbor Freight, and that is all I put on top of it. I don't close it up. If I do, I leave it vented like so the air can come out. But obviously, you've probably already got a cooler, so leave it vented.
I said, Johnny, my man, no!
Leave the, just put the towels on top of it, or the blanket on top, and just leave it be. Don't close it, because then it will keep cooking. But a lot of competition barbecue, they don't tell you this. It's all in the reheat. You can make some good stuff just by reheating it.
No, in Texas, we did stop at a local burger chain there called Whataburger, and I've heard
Whataburger?
Heard about them before, but never had one. And I was really, really, satisfied by eating there. They were really slow, but they don't make the food until you order it. So whenever you do get your plate, the food is fresh and hot and juicy. But
aren't they bringing one of those to Charlotte or Fort
Mill?
Anderson.
Anderson, yeah.
Anderson, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
that's an hour away.
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good. I really liked Whataburger. They got this ketchup. It's called spicy ketchup, and they give you that with their fries. And I mean, I don't really. Whenever I go to a restaurant like a fast food place, I never order the fries. I just get a burger and a cup of water. And I actually got fries this time, just because we were just in a hurry and I was wanting to order. I just said, give me a number 3 or whatever it was. And that spicy ketchup was really awesome with those French fries. I mean, that really set them off. And then they said, oh, if you like this, you can go, just like we can go to Walmart here and we can buy bottles of Chick-fil-A sauce and stuff like that. They sell bottles of spicy ketchup from Whataburger on their grocery store shelves. I got home, I looked on Amazon. They sell it on Amazon. It's $15 a bottle.
So when's it coming?
I actually didn't pull the trigger. Thought about it, but didn't pull the trigger on it.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
The more you talk about it, the more you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. But it's okay. Don't do it just for the show. I'm just saying. Well, good. It sounds like a good trip.
It was. It was a really good time.
Mandy. Good morning, family. Hope all is well. Just stopping in to say hello before getting back to schoolwork. 4 more weeks and I am done. I cannot wait to say bachelor's is complete.
Hell yeah. That lady has gone back to school and gone back to school and gone back to school. Jeez. So, Mandy, I don't know. I don't think the wife posted it, but I did mention it in a vlog that I have not posted yet. My wife, got her diploma in the mail. Kind of exciting. All that hard work, she's finally got the paperwork. She was excited.
Now to frame it and hang it on the wall.
Yep. So that's what I told her I had to go get her framed. So it's taking a lot longer than I thought. I had bigger pieces in here than I thought I did.
Yeah, you took 27 minutes.
Well, I guess it'll be a relatively fast cook. Still got like half a bag.
Here's an idea. Just what if you start cooking pieces you're cutting?
Just throw it on as I go.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a better idea, huh?
Yeah. What would you do without me, Dad?
Fired up.
Yeah. Let me have the guest spot come in. We'll go ahead and get going here. But
Austin experienced Kroger for the first time.
Kroger?
Yeah.
Where was you at Kroger's?
Memphis.
Memphis?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Oh, you had to go all the way to Tennessee for a Kroger?
No, he's going to New Mexico, Dad. I told you that.
Oh, yeah. Austin is the new interest. That's the word.
Well, what were you going to say, Dad?
I was stuck.
Yeah, he was thinking very carefully on how to say this.
The brain was working, but nothing was happening.
Oh, so typical.
Yes. I've got those days, man. So I hope you all checked out the couple that I talked about last week, the Whole House Black Pot weekend, Whole House Black Pot. I've talked about them several times. They're a good channel. They're getting up there. I think they finally broke 300 subscribers. So
How many of these bags are you want to do? Just one?
Oh, 2's fine. But those will just kind of default and they'll cook really quick, right? But I didn't realize how much. So evidently, I just trimmed and threw them in here. You know what? We'll just throw that on as a slab of steak. That one.
Oh, but
Do you
I
want
have I have things coming up this week that I'm excited about.
Okay, what you got, baby?
Okay, so today's Sunday. I'm
Just
trying.
use a spoon and drop it in there. Or either way, doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Tomorrow is Monday.
Great observation.
Yeah, I know, right?
Especially with today being Sunday.
I know, right? Me and Peyton both have to work. So Peyton's gonna pick me up from work when I get off because she gets off at like 10, I think, and I get off 10:40 or something like that. And then she goes work the rest of the week. Tuesday, I'm taking her to work at 7 because Reagan's coming.
Ooh.
I used to know a girl named Reagan.
And Grant's coming.
She disappeared. I haven't seen her in forever.
Right? Grant's coming as well. And then Thursday I have a doctor's appointment. And then Friday I go to work. And Saturday I go to work. And then I'm off for the rest of the week.
Okay.
And then I think I'm just gonna work like that Monday and Friday of this coming week. Maybe Monday, Friday, and Saturday, or just maybe Monday and Friday. But I get paid next week. I think.
So has anybody seen the new Transformers movie? Anybody in the chat?
Yeah, I get paid. Scotty's in.
What's up, Scotty?
Tom said Reagan and Grant, ? It's a presidential miracle. It is. Because it really is.
But he's talking about like the president.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not that smart, okay? It's too early.
But you as a graduate.
That don't, Rusty. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, we had to do that with Pay last night at the auction.
I know. That was so funny.
She still didn't get it. She had all the money. She was just short the change. That was what was crazy about the whole thing.
Scott said I didn't even know Transformers had a movie.
Oh yeah.
Something about animal robots this time, ain't it?
Yes.
I saw a commercial.
Yes.
I want to see it.
I'm
Huh?
like, man.
I want to see it.
Oh, well, shoot. So do I.
I'm like, man, they must be running out of ideas. They
Oh, no,
starting to make robot animals now.
No, they did that. That was a series way back in the 90s called Beast Wars. And it was the same as, the Autobots, whatever, it's just a different timeline. And they're bringing it to live action now. But I used to, when they first come out, I used to have all of them.
Uncle Steve!
Is Uncle Steve in?
Yeah!
What's up, Steve?
He always shows up right when it's time to use Uncle Steve seasoning.
I feel like it's a calling. It's his calling.
So what I'm doing, just dropping on this trimmed rib pieces, rib tips, and just rib trimmings. Your spices underneath it. Doing a freezer clean out there, Steve.
Which one are we using today?
Do the mixture.
So we're doing like a stir fry. So we got this veggie mix that I have. That's pomegranate and cranberry in it. So probably something like the West Coast maybe, or the Lucky.
Yeah, I'm thinking Lucky.
Kind of like a salt and pepper blend mix.
Charlie said that Transformers was slightly after his time. Transformers is not after anyone's time.
Well, because when it originally came out was like in '84. And if you weren't, like I was young enough, then if you weren't of that late 70s, early 80s, then you missed it. So when Charlie was about that time, he was probably starting to chase girls in Trans Ams.
Oh. Are you calling Charlie old?
No, by no means. It's just what it was. I mean, he was into the G.I. Joes, but then...
He said I was a teenager, numb nuts.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, as a teenager, you know, you were chasing girls in Trans Am.
Dad? No.
That's one thing in the Scouts, you know, whenever I was Scoutmaster, Tommy, of course, when he got to the 13 to 15-year-old range, he was getting interested in girls in school. We was about to lose interest in scouting. And that's the time frame that we lose most boys, whenever they start getting old enough to be involved, you know, chasing girls and stuff. And really, whenever they hit 15 and 16 and they start to drive, that's really whenever we lose them. And so, I mean, I can definitely see your point whenever you're trying to describe it, because we had a troop that had 46 kids in it, and in the span of 2 years, we went down from 46 to 19 kids because they were 15, starting to drive, getting, you know, girls and stuff, and they lose interest in scouts.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why you were into cars was to get girls. I know, I was that age once. But, anywho.
Me personally? No.
But yeah, so I want to see this new one because they had a while back, Netflix came out with a shortened version of the Beast Wars animated. It was, what the heck was it called? Was it Prime? And it was really good.
I'm sorry. This whole conversation right here is funny to me. So Tom said, now I ain't even gonna lie. Tom said Charlie was probably smoking dope, drinking Mad Dog, and beating up.
Mad Dog 2020.
That is disgusting.
Oh, that was the stuff back then.
It's disgusting. Cut last Sirius?
I don't know what you're trying to say with that.
SIERRAS.
You're losing me.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I'm trying to. I can't do two things at once.
Tom has me living in the barrio. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's a car. Yeah, I would not have known that. So, Rusty,
Yes.
Did you used to drink Mad Dog 2020?
No, not me.
Okay, so that means yes. Which one? Like the orange one?
No, the grape one was the best.
The grape one?
Well, I drank the orange one. Whatever was in the bottle, I didn't care, but I preferred the grape one.
Did you drink them cold or room temperature?
Both.
Oh,
I know.
classic lowrider club. Oh, okay.
Low
rider.
So I'm trimming this up here. This knuckle, well, it's the cartilage. Reminds me of oxtails. Oxtails are expensive as shit. Oh, get out, man. When did that happen? Ramanelli.
Remember when that used to be the waist piece of meat?
Yeah.
Just like chicken wings, that was the waist piece of meat. Now
Oh
chicken
my-
wings cost more than breast.
I'm like, dang, man. I went to get some oxtails and it was almost $35, $40 for a 5-pound pack.
Tom said oxtails went up when wings went up.
Yeah, because they were cheap. But that was one of those things I noticed. Oh, Charlie and Johnny Mags. Because I know you guys are motorcycle guys.
Charlie is?
Well, he's from that era.
Oh, okay.
Where, the ape hangers and the homemade trikes and all that stuff, the choppers. When all that was really cool. So I'm sure he dibble-dabbled in that. But anyway, yesterday we saw the
trike.
Yeah, it was a trike. I don't know. I don't remember if it was Goldwing or whatever or Harley. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What I saw it was a conversion kit. So, and it had the two outside wheels in the back, plus the wheel in the center. So, yeah, okay, y'all, whatever. That's a trike. But then when you see the fourth wheel, it makes me wonder, is it now a quad? Inquiring mind wants to know. Is it considered a quad because it has four wheels, or is it still a trike because it has the three in the back?
I am doing an Uncle Steve's Father's Day brisket next. I think he said I think Scotty meant next.
Oh, next
Saturday.
Week? Next Saturday?
Oh, he did mean next.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, when I was in Texas last week, went to Buc-ee's, with my wife's brother, and I introduced him to your shake rack right there in the Buc-ee's, and so we picked up 2 seasonings there. So you have a new customer in Texas now.
James said nothing like smashing a bottle or two of Mad Dog and washing it down with Old Milwaukee.
Dude, I love an Old Milwaukee. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you do. I think anything is better than the orange Mad Dog warm.
I didn't realize they still made Mad Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's cheap.
Oh, I know.
Like, badly cheap. Like,
it was when we drank it.
It still is.
Hey, I finally got to the end. There's a piece I completely missed.
Scotty said Uncle Steve has some new SPG. Can't wait to try it. Tom said, Johnny said that he's never seen 3 wheels in the back. Tom said, Mr. Badger, you're upsetting my stomach. Because he was talking about bottle 2 Mad Dog and washing down with Old Milwaukee.
Yes. Dude, that's what we did. I grew up on Old Milwaukee.
Me too.
And then I went to the Beast. I went to Milwaukee's Best. And then, and Busch Light. Stayed on Busch Light for quite a long time until I got a hold of Pabst.
TBR.
And Yingling.
Pabst was my grandpa's beer.
Yep. And
I
then
remember in college, we'd have a party. We'd get a hotel, go get 5 or 6 bags of ice, just take cases of the Beast, dump it in the bathtub, and throw ice all over it. And that was our beer cooler.
Yep. Then I got into Yingling on payday. But at that time I was drinking so dang much that it didn't. I would get the Busch Ice.
Lee now only drinks Bud Light. No, Dad only drinks non-alcoholics.
Yes, I am on the non-alcoholic train and have been for quite a few years. Actually, I got on non-alcoholics before cancer. And actually, I really enjoy it. And it doesn't bother me to have a Old Milwaukee, a Busch NA, or a Heineken. I like all of them. There's like Guinness, not so much. Right. Well, that only took
44 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah. set this. Get it up out. Let me just take it on in the room.
And
Hey, you got it all over the floor.
What?
Damn, Rusty.
Yeah, one piece jumped off, man.
Three. No, Rick. Not yet. 3 pieces on the floor. You're making a dang mess.
What else is new?
I know, right? Now, y'all witness. We're using the Blackstone
With my spatula,
with his
my high
spatula,
wall.
and it's got the high walls because he always complains that my cast iron don't have high enough walls, and he still throws it on the floor.
It's because there was too much meat.
That's what she said.
Says no one.
Sorry. You set yourself up for that.
Not for someone of your young age.
No, but you set yourself up for a joke like that. I'm just surprised Dad didn't say it first.
I was trying to be
Trying to keep it PG in here.
Since when? Since when?
Y'all see what I'm working with?
Lacona Bike Week is up here this week.
Oh yeah.
That's oh, my friend CJ and my friend Keith and Sean are going to Lacona Bike Week. See, Pickle said, "Nice one, Cub." Thank you.
I'm just going through the fridge and I found these onions chopped up. You know what? I took all that inside and I forgot to cut the sausage. Okay, so what else we got going on, Cub?
I halfway cleaned the car out last night.
You did?
Halfway. No, but
This is that the sausage I did on the videos not out yet. Dang it. It's a pepper and onion, like a bell pepper and onion sausage.
Good.
Dad, thank you.
It's pretty good. It's not overwhelming peppers and onions, like you don't really taste it there. And it's more like a Polish sausage. I think in my video I said I got it at Costco. I really got it at Sam's. But, whatever. Nobody will know the difference.
Yeah, it's not like they're paying you for your endorsement.
Yeah. Well, it's not like that many people watch my vlogs anyway.
What was it you told me last weekend from Texas? Either 6 million or 5?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, it's not about that. I've been doing the daily vlogs as more of a therapy for myself. So I hope it's not too boring for everybody.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry, Cub. I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, you just kept cutting me off.
Sorry.
And then it takes me a little while to figure out what I was going to say because you cut me off. But me and Mom might go to Kroger today. We might drive the 49 minutes.
Hey, why are you going to drive 45 minutes whenever we got grocery stores here?
Because it's Kroger.
So, you buy the same can of green beans down here at Food Line.
It's Kroger.
Well,
Kroger's a big grocery store down in Texas where I was at. There's Kroger's everywhere, like there's Food Lines here.
So, the reason why it's such a big deal for my wife is that's where her dad used to work for many years. So, for her, there's a connection.
Mm-hmm.
So,
When I was in the Army at Fort Jackson, that's where I did all my grocery shopping because it was right there off the base.
yeah. So for her, it's a small connection to her dad. So.
I got to cleaning last night. I got to doing laundry.
That's some good stuff. So what else we got going on? Rusty, you're going back to work.
Yeah.
Dad, did you take that assistant position for swim?
I have not talked to the lady yet. She was supposed to call me, and I told the contact who was passing on the information to have her leave me a message when she contacted me, and I haven't got one yet.
The reason I ask is because your little swim kids, Snapchatted me and asked me.
Yep, there's a good possibility behind you here, buddy. Cheers to my dads.
Or to the other fathers out there.
You're right. There is a difference between dad and father. Oh, we've done some dad one-on-ones this week. Hashtag dad life.
We have. You helped me hang up my thing.
So Cub had got a new bed.
I got a queen size bed. Yeah.
And it was Wayfair, so it's kind of like IKEA crap. Anyway, she was having trouble reading the instructions and following the pictures. So, Dad, I need help. All right. So we go up and we do it. We get it all together. Everything was good. Nothing. So we got it all together, and then she's like, it says, you need a box spring. She's like, I don't need a box spring. I was like, well, the instructions say you do. Because, like, if this is your queen size bed, you have the bar that goes across here where the headboard is, and then a bar down here, and then another one here, and one down at the feet.
The wooden slats?
Yeah. Only 4 wood slats. So the whole bed sits up here, and you kind of sink in between the slats. So I had to go and I was going to get more slats, but she wanted a flat piece, so I went and got some MDF, and we got some cut up and put in. Still got a couple pieces to do yet before it's completely finished, but she wants to be a part of that, run the saw and all that. So, hey, whatever. Somebody's got to teach these kids, you know what I mean?
James said, Lee, I'll email you what I figured out with you, Mr. Large.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
But now you know you're going to get backlash because that's not sanitary.
oh, because I used my...
Pocket knife.
But he's not touching any food, he's just touching the plastic.
We're cooking it.
Tom said I gotta run, folks. Rain is coming and I got a headlight out on my car. I want to get replaced before the rain hits. Okay, bye, Tom.
Have
You
a good
stay.
one, Mom. Now, because my friends, Mr. Terrific Journey and Mr. Tom are going to be like, okay, Bear, what's the stir fry stuff you're throwing down? We don't want no rice. This is what it is. Rice, cauliflower, medley.
Stefan, make sure Charlie behaves. That's what Tom just said. As he's exiting.
Yeah. This is what it is. It's a veggie mix. It's got rice, cauliflower, green beans, butternut squash, sweet taters, and cranberries. I like it. You know, the wife wasn't too fond of it, but hey, that's all right. I don't have to like everything she likes. So, did we get an answer about the bike, the trike?
Oh yeah, Tony Mac's never seen him before.
Yeah, it was like I think Gold Wings were the ones that were really popular with, where they just bolt on that other kit, and it gives you the trike back wheels, but they leave on your main back drive wheel.
Yeah, well, I told you the kit that I had for my Gold Wing, I had a GL 1100, and you removed the back wheel, and there was an actual axle with the spokes on it that mounted in its place.
This might be the Harbor Freight version of training wheels.
Or Wish.
Could be. He just told me about this thing called Wish.
No, he told you about Timu.
And Wish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't heard of either one of them. Those are really good. I don't know about y'all, but I like Worcestershire. Just a little bit, do you? He's looking at me funny, I know.
Not at all.
Yeah, I've got this stuff, and I want to try to use it up. It's liquid smoke.
Now that surprised me that you had that at the house.
Well, I used it in sauce.
Okay.
Was, that's how I barbecue now. In the world of air fryers, you got to barbecue somehow, right? You got to make it taste authentic. Just kidding for my air fryer guys. I'm just teasing. Just teasing. I don't have one. I've heard they're really good.
I really like mine, but I like my rotisserie more than anything else.
But yep. What was it? Ninja Wood Fire.
Yep.
Let me swap it out and get some more coffee here. The Ninja Wood Fire. That is an interesting contraption. I know Dutchie cooks on it quite a bit. Cooking with CJ cooks on it quite a bit. I'm intrigued. So Ninja, hook a brother up. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of intriguing. Just because it's pellet grills, it's combining the pellet and the air fryer. So those are the only two guys I really know that cook on it. Maybe one of y'all got one, and Cub left. Where the heck did she go? I didn't even realize she left. Shows how observant I am, huh? But anyway, so you're going back to work this week?
Yeah, going on Monday. I've already got 6 calls for tomorrow.
Jeez.
Thinking about going ahead and when I leave here and get home, clean up a little bit, heading out, knocking out a couple of those a day, so I don't have as much to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, enjoy the last day of vacation.
Yeah, enjoy the day of vacation. Work will always be there. Yeah. Yeah. There was another topic I was going to bring up today, and I totally forgot it. I don't know. Let me hop over here and read comments. Since Cub decided to leave. Excuse me. Oh. Mike, good morning, buddy.
Let me go ahead and mix this rib meat in here with all that.
Yep, just mix about half of it in there, a third of it or something. What's going on, Mike? Cub decided to leave. They make the conversion kit to turn them into trikes, but they don't make a lot of trikes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, dogs are going to eat good today. Oh, shoot. Let's see. What else we got going on? Went up to the flea market. That was a nice little vlog. Didn't find anything other than that skillet. The same lady had a 12-inch unmarked wagon. I was like, ooh, nice. She wanted like $35 for it though. Not so nice. She had a couple other like little Lodge Chef skillets. She wanted like $25 for it. And I want to get you a bigger plate.
I do believe so.
I mean, because you're missing the plate. Oh, man.
But I'm missing it over the Blackstone, though.
Cub, you left us.
I did. I went to go talk to your mama, your wife. My mama.
Yo, mama.
Mike, Curific Journeys in.
Yep, I just talked to it.
Okay. Bye.
That's right, it's good.
Holy moly.
It's a lot, but...
Yeah, we'll break this down to something usable. Yeah, buddy. All right. Now you need to clean, so you got this bottle.
Thank you.
Shut behind here. See if it needs any more seasoning. Because it's supposed to have some sort of sauce mixed in. Then just a little splash of Worcestershire. I think it's good. All right. I'll plate this up. Slide behind you again. This is what we call a one-butt kitchen. So, Cub, what else we got?
Nothing.
I did watch the new Ant-Man, the
Quantumanium.
Yeah, Quantum Realm.
Quantumanium.
Yeah, I did watch that. That was okay.
So Ant-Man is really a superhero?
Yes.
Hold it. No. Hold that right there. Thank you.
All right, it got quiet. I lost train of thought, and that's...
We're talking about Ant-Man.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Something a little different than what I expected, which is good. What do y'all think of that? Looks good. All right. Well, I think that's all we got for today. I'm gonna exit out of this one. Go.
Okay.
Oh wait, this one's okay.
James said, "Wait, what are you making?" I started down a large rabbit hole and wasn't paying attention to what you were cooking.
Oh, so I just took this the rib trimmings. Let's say I took the rib trimmings from multiple racks of ribs, trimmed them up into cubes, mighty tasty. Uncle Steve shake and Worcestershire. Uncle Steve's lucky. And I took this rice, cauliflower, vegetable medley mix, and a couple of pieces of sausages. Well, let me get you a bowl here, Rusty, and you can try some. Just about done, Mama. So I was telling them about your
That's
thing
what
you
this
got in
is
the
right
mail?
here.
Mm-hmm.
You want to show it off? It's just on this middle camera, so I'm pretty proud of her.
We all are.
Applied science
There you go.
management. Woo! Mom, you're gonna be a manager.
This family needs a manager.
You ain't a kid.
I've been doing it for free for a long time.
You can charge now.
Right. So I thought change.
I didn't think that was a T at first. I thought it was a D, and I was like, Danya. Good job, Mama. Now we're gonna have. I told Mandy. I said we're gonna have a competition of and Aaron. I said we're gonna have a competition of how many added initials we have to add names in a college.
Erin has a bunch. She has the whole alphabet.
I know.
Mandy's working on quite a few herself.
I know.
What you think, Rusty?
Pretty good.
I'll be there one day too, Mom.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Not bad for a fridge clean out.
Yeah, real good.
So, all right. Well, that's all I got this week. So, y'all, let's get out of here. So, remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. Y'all are awesome. Have a great week.
Have a great week, guys.
See you guys next week.